Well, hello Capricorn, here we are again. Welcome, welcome back. I'm Julie Poole, it's Tea and Tarot Time with Julie, and this is your October 2025 monthly tarot guidance. All right, my beautiful people, this is good for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. So get yourself comfy, get yourself a cup of tea. I got a cup of tea here, and let me know what you've got. You might have a glass of wine or something a little bit more interesting. Or something special. Anyway, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look. What is going on? We are looking at the energy. Now, Capricorn, fair warning, they're very chatty upstairs at the moment. These readings have all been a lot longer than normal, so buckle up. Okay, let's start with the tarot. All the cards I used are linked below. I'll tell you what they are as we go along. Alrighty? Okay, this is the Tarot of Dreams. We're starting with the Ten of Swords. You're coming to the end of what has been a painful, challenging, difficult cycle. Good, good. Okay, well, it's not good that you've had that difficulty, but it's good that it's coming to the end, yeah? We've got the Emperor, the Palace of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the King of Wands in the middle of your reading with the Page of Coins, the Knight of Coins, the Ace of Wands. Capricorn, this looks really, really good. With the Tower, you've got a big shift coming for the better, and it's going to come in pretty quickly, which is good. Look at the power in this reading. The Emperor and the King of Wands, hello. With the Palace of Wands, power, power, power. Okay, after what has been, let's be fair, pretty yucky. Oh, my poor Capricorns. I mean, let's be fair, September has been a little bit challenging for, I think, most of us, regardless of the sign. Those eclipses were bringing an awful lot of stuff up to the surface. And it was, triggering. It was exhausting. You know, you were looking at what needed to go. Now, in October, we're coming into this energy of, all right, all the crap's gone. Now let's get on with the rest of our lives, okay? So, looking very good. Let's get your affirmations out. These are mine from Hoping to Having. Okay, okie dokie. All righty. Now, I am aligned with freedom and ease. Happy days. That is so good after seeing this. Freedom and ease are yours, all right? Rather than feeling trapped and in struggle. Freedom and ease. Okay, these are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards. Okay, there's a discount code on these, 5% off. And there's also, if you're interested, I'm having a new website at the end of October. And the old website, I am losing the shop, the store. So all the products, not my books and cards, but all the products like videos and audios, they're going. And so I've put them on a massive discount if you're interested. So grab them before they're gone. Anyway, the link's below if you're interested. Okay, union. Good things come together. Perfect match. A couple coming together. Right, now, with the union, this is a very important card about things coming together, but it doesn't have to be love. It can be, but it could also be the right job, the right home, the right attitude, the right behavior, things clicking into place, things finally falling into place. Okay, perfect match. Right, we also have, oh, well, look at that. Look at that. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, can you? Perfect match, pure alignment, this belongs together, union. Let's just have a little look at this. Let me just show you the words on this card, right? Good things come together, perfect match. A couple coming together, perfect match. And then we've got perfect match, pure alignment, this belongs together, union. Double message. Okay, if you've been waiting on the right person to fall in love with, the right way of eating to sort your health out, the right job where you'll feel fulfilled and empowered, the right contract for some kind of business dealings, it's coming together in October. That's so good. All right, let's get your themes. Okay, so this is like what you want to be focusing on for the months. All right, this is the wisdom of the oracle. Let us see. Okay, a leg up. Somebody is helping you. Somebody's going to come in and give you a helping hand, which is lovely. Okay, this is the energy oracle. So I want you to keep your eyes open about who's going to help you. Okay, don't be doing that. I'm all right, I can manage. Don't be doing that. No, you'd be saying, yes, thank you very much for helping me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's the universe. It's bringing you a gift of somebody helping you. Now, we're not very good at receiving help, are we? So I want you to be open to that. We've got the angel of strength. It might take a little bit of strength and determination for you to be open for that help. Because you know what we're like, Mr. Independence or Miss Independence, I'll manage. No, don't manage. Okay, let the help in. All right, this is your animal oracle. What's the animal theme for Capricorns, please, for October? Okay. Panther spirit, reclaim your power. Well, power, 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 power. All right. Little bit of a theme going on here then. Yes? All righty. So let's have a look at it. Let's pull it together. We're going to start with the King of Wands in the middle of the reading. Okay. King of Wands, Mr. Powerful. All right. Any king is powerful, of course, but the King of Wands is particularly dynamic, determined. I can do it. There's no hesitation. There's no doubts. He is full of passion and drive and commitment. The determination in him is so focused. So this is all about you getting very focused. This is brilliant for work, for business, but it's also in any area of your life where you are stepping into your power to take charge of a situation. Now that could be taking charge of a relationship or selling your home or getting a better job or sorting your health out. Whatever it is for you, you are in your power. But I want you to be, they're really emphasizing this leg up, all right? So here's this little, let me get it to focus so you can see. There we go. See that? Isn't he cute? He's so cute. All right, the little baby polar bear climbing up on mum or dad's back, a leg up. Now, when you're a bit higher up, as he will be when he gets on that back, for a start off, he's safer. He is able to see from a higher perspective. He's able to see further and he feels hugely supported. So we're going to allow that help to come in. Now it's going to take a bit of strength. The angel of strength is here because we can often feel that by accepting help, we're somehow beholden or we lose power or they'll take advantage of us or we will feel vulnerable, and all of those things put us off accepting help or opening up to even be aware of any help. So it's going to take a bit of strength, right? Now the strength is determination, bit of King of Wands, courage, confidence, I can do it. Reclaim your power. This is a number 44. That's a master number about your foundations. So that could be work or home or relationships or health, anything that's to do with your foundation. Now, the fact that it says reclaim your power would suggest you've lost a bit of power. Now, the 9 and the 10 of swords are confirming that, because when we're in stress and anxiety and feeling like we've been stabbed in the back and we're upset and we're feeling humiliated or just there, all right, that we lose our power. Okay, we've given it away to that situation or that person, but we're reclaiming that power now. Now, they're saying these eclipses in September, which I know this is October, but you know, it was a lot going on, right? Now, when we are clearing the decks, clearing out stuff that is in the way, it can be quite challenging. Things may have come up to the surface for you in September where you notice a behaviour or an action or a situation that you hadn't noticed before, and then you had to take action on it. But it may have caused you a lot of upset to do that. But then we look back in hindsight saying, well, better out than in, you know, at least I know now, at least I can move on now. Because there is a moving on energy here with that. I am aligned with freedom and ease. This is not freedom and ease. This is hardship and stress. So that's going. Now, It might take a little while through October for that last energy to just shift itself out, because it's rooted down with the Knight of Coins. Now, Knight of Coins is the slowest knight in the deck, which is why I'm saying don't rush this process. Just allow it to unfold. You know, we tend to, when something's yucky, we want to get rid of it as fast as possible. But it just allow, just let go and allow, right? That it will just trickle its way out as and when it needs to. So there might be a little bit left that needs to just get rid of, all right? But it's going, because this is what you're coming into October with this sort of stressy energy. But we're moving out of it into all of this power, all of this encouragement and a new beginning. Something here is a perfect match for you. It's repeated twice. So let's say that, okay, they're just all of the examples I gave you before, all right? Say you've gone for a house and you didn't get it and you were upset and you were devastated, or you were selling your own house and the sale fell through and you're upset and you're devastated. And Spirit is saying, look, there's a perfect match here for you. If you lost out on that house or that job or that person, it wasn't the right one for you. There's something so much better. You know, there's no such thing as a perfect job or a perfect person, but there is such a thing as perfect for you. It's just a really lovely, beautiful union. It just clicks and matches. So if you've lost out on something or someone, just trust. And if you've lost a bit of that power, yeah, that your confidence, and I've given up now, that's it, I'm not even going to bother trying again, there's no point. Yeah, we all have a little bit of that when something goes wrong. This is the thing, we have to step into our trust to say, well, did it go wrong? Or was that the universe protecting me from that, the wrong house, the wrong job, the wrong person, the wrong friendship, the wrong whatever? You know that saying, you know, rejection is the universe's protection, because they're confirming here there is a perfect match for you that is aligning you with freedom and ease. So let's get in your power. All right, we've got the power here with the panther. We've got the lion here with more power. This strength, this confidence, this courage, and there's help here. So we're moving out of this gradually. We're just going to allow it to move forward to something much more stable. The thing is with the Knight of Coins, he might be slow, but he's extremely stable and secure. And that's very Capricorn energy. You know, you don't like anything flighty. You want it to be stable. And that is what you're moving into now. This is long-term stability. So perhaps, you know, that home, that job, that person would have lasted 5 minutes and you'd have to have moved again, got a new job again, started again. It's like, right, well, what's the perfect match for you is something long-term and secure. That's what you're wanting. And it's coming in. But it's coming in on the back of your power. You've got to get back to your power. Yeah? You've got to let go of that woe is me and it didn't work, and stress and strain and fear and anxiety. And there's nothing wrong with any of those. We all have them. But then we have to let them go. Okay? So we're going to get back into our confidence and courage. Look at that emperor there in all his finery, in the gold, with his staffs, right, in his power, with the King of Wands, entrepreneur, determined energy to create. He can create anything he wants. He wants to start a new business, he will, and he'll build it into something successful. You know, it's all about success. The King of Wands is success. Doesn't have to be in career. This can be in any area of your life, but this determined, powerful energy is bringing you the new beginning. But you can't align with this new beginning, this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is power and passion, new beginning, in terms of something that's energizing, fulfilling, you know, just loads and loads of energy. You can't align with that from this place of, oh my God, the world's terrible. We've got to get into the Emperor energy of, I'm in my power. I've reclaimed my power. Now, because I'm in the energy of power, something powerful comes through. Something exciting, something stimulating comes through. You may have heard me say this before, explain this in my books, From Hoping to Having. The way it works is you don't get what you want, you get what you are. If you're in this stress and strain energy, you will just attract more stress and strain. If you are in this energy of feeling disempowered and on your knees and nothing works for me, you'll just keep experiencing more of that. So we've got to shift our energy inside us before the circumstances outside us change. All right, the circumstances outside us just reflect back to us what we feel inside. And when we're feeling inside frightened and stressed and upset and betrayed and crappy, we just keep experiencing on the outer world more of that. So we shift the energy, and it might take a little while, but I want you to step into your power as you get back into your confidence. And I've got this is fine, this is a new beginning, this is the first day of the rest of my life, I'm letting all of that go and I'm moving forward. Now you're aligned with that new beginning being able to come in. Do you understand? Okay, because now you're ready. Now you've shifted everything within you, and now a new environment, circumstance, situations that match this empowered, liberated, ease. Now I can step into it. So the Palace of Wands, we move into all of this fiery energy, all of this power and passion. The Palace of Wands is where the King of Wands lives. So this is an environment, a place where you are in your power, where you are passionate, enthusiastic, where you feel this is my life, I'm in charge, I'm doing it. You're in that confident space. So this could be home or work or within you, just every part of you feeling I'm in my power. Okay? And because of that, you then step into the Page of Coins. Now, this is an opportunity. All pages are messengers, news coming in. They're bringing an opportunity, a door opening, a leg up, somebody saying, oh, there's a job here, or there's a home there, or have you thought about this? And it's an idea that can stimulate you, that you say, oh, that's such a good idea. And it can happen so quickly. We've got the Tower here. Don't fear the Tower. The Tower falls on what is broken, cracked, damaged, done, this, right? We want the Tower to fall on this. That's done. Don't need that anymore. We are in this energy of new opportunities being available to us from a place of power. So the old stuff can just fall away. So that opportunity is going to create sudden sweeping change or a surprise that you didn't see coming. It's all because you're in your power and you're feeling confident and you're trusting that there is a perfect match here for you. All right. They're just giving me an example to give you. Okay, this is a long time ago now, early 90s. I was in a job that I absolutely hated. And I'd been stuck there for 2 years. I had been applying for everything and anything to get out of there for a long time, and nothing I went for worked. And then this job came up that I thought was perfect, absolutely perfect for me. And I knew I could do it. I knew I was well qualified and experienced, and I applied. I got an interview. I was absolutely convinced I was going to get that job, and this was going to get me out of the job that I hated. I was so, oh, this is going to happen. And when they called me and said, we were so impressed with you, blah, 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 blah. However, and then you hear that but, and your heart just goes bump. I was second choice. And they appointed somebody with half my experience and half my qualifications because of whatever reasons. And I was absolutely furious and gutted and devastated. And I spent, I don't know, a day or two, maybe 3, having a little tantrum and feeling really upset and you know, injustice and all the rest of it. But a few days later, a different job came up available in a different company that was better money, better circumstances, better contract, much more aligned with me. It was the perfect match. Less travel, less hours. I mean, the whole thing was just better, better, better. And I smashed that one out the park and I got it and I moved into that job where I stayed for the next 2 or 3 years. And I loved it. I think I was about 28, 29 at the time. And that was a big turning point for me because I'd had a right old rant and rave to the universe about why I hadn't got that job. And when it was all over, the benefit of hindsight, I was able to say to them, I get it now. I get it now. This was the perfect match for me, not that one. And so next time something appears to go wrong, I'm just going to trust that there is something better that's around the corner that I can't yet see. And that whole attitude has served me very, very well for the last 30 odd years. Okay, 35 years. That served me very well. And it does make an enormous difference about the way you handle disappointments. Because when something doesn't go my way, I just say to myself, okay, well, that wasn't meant to be, this or something better, and I move on. Okay, so you're moving on into something so much better for you, so much more empowered and so much more aligned. All right, let's clarify a little bit more. Okie dokie. Tell me more for my Capricorns about this situation. All right, let's have a look at this 9 and 10 of Swords. What's this stress and strain been about for my Capricorns? What was this all about? Battle, upset, and holding on a bit too tight. Okay, 5s are numbers of change and they're uncomfortable. The 5 of Swords is the card of conflict and battles. 5 of Cups is the card of upset, regrets, tears. And the 4 of Pentacles is, 4s are good cards, but the 4 of Pentacles, he's got enough, but he's not trusting he's got enough, and he's holding on a bit too tight. That's what I'm feeling with these cards together, that you were hanging on to something that just wasn't serving you. And you weren't in the trust enough. You'd lost a bit of your power and your confidence. So you were holding on tight to something that just isn't for you anymore. So I want you to just, and it would making you miserable. So we're going to just let that one go. It wasn't right for you. Now, let's see what we're moving into. I don't want all of those, thank you. Let's just make it simple and clear. All right, what are we moving into? What's this Page of Coins with the Tower? What is this surprise opportunity that's coming the way of my Capricorns? Okay, so we've got the 2 of Swords, the I don't know. I can't see clearly. You can't yet because he's not here yet. This is more towards the end of the month. Okay, so we're going to figure it out. This is a card of finding out, right? Doing a bit of research. They're just showing me the moon here and highlighting this. We've got a very powerful full moon. It's some kind of super duper thing. I think it's around the 7th of October, 6th or 7th. I'm not an astrologer. Go and check out your favourite. Use that full moon to bring up to the surface any remaining stuff from here so that you're clear to move forward into this, right? Sometimes we can't see the wood for the trees, or as my American friends say, can't see the wood for the forest. We say wood for the trees in the UK. Okay, we've got the King of Cups. This is about emotional maturity, calmness, zen. He's got waves around him, but he's just chilling on his chair. He's risen above this kind of stuff because he's in his power, because he's a king, he's got his power back, and he is calm. He's like, right, okay, I'm moving into something new, and that's fine. It's going to unfold. I'm in the flow. I'm in the flow. And I am really wanting to get my world and life in balance. We've got more water energy here, even though this is a Pentacles coins card. But the ship here is representing that things might have been a little bit topsy-turvy, turbulent, okay? And what we're wanting to do is move towards much more balance and stability. Much more balance and stability. So how are we doing that, please, Spirit? How are we doing that? How are we getting to the balance? We're going to come up with a strategy. Come up with a plan. The 7 of Swords can be a card of deceit and deception, but it's also about discretion, and it's about using your wisdom to come up with a really clever strategy and plan in order to get the balance. But we're doing it from the perspective of the King of Cups, which is that calm, zen, emotionally mature, focused energy. So where is it going? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Well, hello, we've got the Nine of Cups with the King of Pentacles. Now, I know my Capricorns are going to be very happy to see the King of Pentacles because that is the stability. My plan from a place of power to get my balance, to get a dream, a wish, a focus of what I really wanted. That's what I want, the Nine of Cups. There's the dream, is moving me towards the King of Coins. Stability, security. This is feeling really good. It's something I really want. Now, at the moment, as we come into October with this reading, you might be sitting there thinking, I've got no idea what she's talking about. And that's okay. I want you to just be open to any help, getting in your power, just let it unfold and come back to this reading in a couple of weeks' time. Because by the end of the month, you're moving into that stability and things are unfolding very beautifully, but you need a plan. Now, at the moment, with that Two of Swords, we don't have enough information to put the plan together. But I want you to just allow yourself to spend the first week or so of October reclaiming your power. Allow, as that full moon comes into anything, just say to your inner being and your higher self, anything I'm not aware of, thank you for showing me. Bring it up, bring it on, I'm ready. You'll find that as you move through those first 2 weeks of October, things are being seen. And you are now stepping towards the perfect match of whatever it is you're after, whether that's love, whether that's the job, the home, the health, whatever it is. Something is clicking into place here and it's unfolding as we go through November. November, okay, they're saying 2 months, October and November. This is unfolding gradually and gently. Be open to help from a place of strength, confidence, courage and power. And you're going to find that things are heading by your birthday season towards really good stability. Really good. Okay. All right, my beautiful Capricorns. Let's finish off with some angel cards. We'll have a unicorn card as well. Okay. Thank you. Letting go. Let go of whatever doesn't serve you. Don't hold on. Don't try and hang on to something that wants to fly out of your hands. Let it go. And from the unicorns, that's the magic of the unicorns, we have soul healing. Align with your essence. See your true colors. Your true colors, your true essence is light and bright and powerful and positive and loving and determined and abundant. Step into it. Step into it and let go of what doesn't serve you. All right. This is a very powerful reading. I mean, just look at all that power on the table. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you for October. Quite a long reading. Sorry to keep you so long. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you, of course, to all of you for being here. And a special thanks to my members and those of you that have subscribed to me. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. I'm here every Friday with a collective message for everybody, and I'll be back around the middle of the month with a money and career reading for the following 4 weeks. Okay, I'll see you then. Take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.